thank you guys for taking this present moment to be here with me, and this moment for your soul to help maybe receive messages that need to come through to help push you to manifest what you love and what you create, and to just step more in alignment with the frequencies of love. So thank you guys for coming and spending a few minutes here with me, and yeah, enjoy. All right, so I'm gonna pull a card from the universe. Has your back deck now. Let's see what we got going on. All right, we're gonna shuffle. There's some really cool lily pads behind me. I feel like I really love fairies, and honestly I think that fairies are around us at all times. So I feel like every time I look back there, it's just a little fairy wonderland, and they're all just chilling there watching me make this video right now. Could be crazy, I could be, but I think we all are, but just gotta accept and embrace that craziness, because I didn't come here to be normal. I don't know about you. So let's see. Ooh. I love this one so much. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Here, this one is. And I honestly, before I make these YouTube videos, I just say a little message to the universe, and I ask for anything to come through that will help serve the highest good of anyone that watches. And that's exactly what this card is all about. Instead of praying for an outcome, so that's instead of me praying that someone watches this, I pray for the highest good for all. I pray that whatever message comes out of me is able to resonate with someone and inspire them to go after their dreams, and inspire them to look inward, inspire them to create their lives. That's all that I'm trying to do here, and always wanting the highest good for everyone, because I just wish for a world where instead of everyone working these 9-to-5 jobs behind desk or doing these jobs that you hate, I pray that everybody is able to discover what they love inside of themselves and create a life around what you love, because we're not here on this planet for very long. So I'm not trying to waste my days in a freaking office staring at a wall, while I do of course love everyone that I've ever worked with in my previous jobs. I love looking around at trees. I love looking around back at my fairy wonderland here, and this is what I really love, and I'm trying to create what's of the highest good for myself. That's what we came here to do, and that's what I'm here to share with you. And I just really want everyone to manifest their freaking dreams, because you deserve it. It's been long enough. We've been long enough living in this matrix. Let's just open up our eyes and just step out of the matrix and step into the possibilities that you can have anything that you want. You just need to work for it. How I worked for a job in a restaurant for 7 years, how I worked for a job in a corporate office for a few months. I was always a dedicated worker there, but I wasn't dedicated to myself, and now I am dedicated to myself, and putting me as the top priority, putting my creations as my top priority. And it's honestly so fun and so rewarding, and I really just hope that everybody can do that too. And end rant. So today I want to talk about ideas as a form of energy. So a few years back, I read this book called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. She also wrote Eat, Pray, Love. She's one of my favorite artists. She's really down to earth and really comical. But anyway, she was the first person that introduced me to the idea that ideas are a form of energy. So what I mean by ideas being energy, so everything in our universe is energy, and it's just transferred into different things that come into our physical realities. And so that's the same thing for ideas. So in the book, Liz explained how ideas are just forms of energy that will come into our realms, and we have the opportunity to either act upon that idea or, you know, acknowledge the idea but not do anything, so then the idea isn't going to, you know, stay with you if you're not actively trying to bring that idea into its full form, into the physical existence. And she kind of explained it like ideas will come, and if you don't like write it down or, you know, make an action plan, then that idea will kind of float away to the next person. And that's the same thing like when, say, you see like a commercial on TV and it's something that you had thought of, like a solution that you thought of but you never acted upon, and you're like, oh my god, I literally had that same exact idea, but someone else ended up bringing that idea into the physical because they acted upon it. Whereas if you don't take action, then the idea wants to be brought into the physical realm. So, you know, you gotta act or else it'll float away. So as I've explained and talked about in previous videos, becoming really aware of your thoughts, and this can be strengthened by meditation, like implementing daily meditation, because during meditation you are taking the time to be fully present and really like acknowledging and observing everything that's going on within. And that's also necessary when, you know, you're observing your thoughts when you're not in meditation. Just in your normal day-to-days, ideas will constantly be floating into your brain, and so it's really important to like write that idea down, or like instead of keeping it in your head, then maybe say it out loud. I honestly talk to myself like probably more than I talk to humans, but they say it's a sign of intelligence. I don't know, maybe it's true, who knows, but all I know is that I talk to myself all the time. So like I'll be saying my ideas out loud, or I'll be like writing them down on sticky notes. I love sticky notes. My room is literally filled with random ideas and sticky notes, and even like the notes section of my phone has so many different ideas that I've had over the years. Sometimes I go back to them and sometimes I don't, and even like talking about that idea with a friend, I really like this option, because when you talk about an idea with a friend, like the cool thing about this is as you're like verbalizing your thoughts, other ideas can come into your mind to help build on that initial idea. And also like your friends can put in like their input that can help, like, you know, embellish this idea and really help you get a clear understanding of what you want to create. And so it's just really important, I think, to really explore your ideas and like don't take your thoughts for granted. We have, my god, thousands, probably like millions of thoughts that enter our days, and like whether we realize it or not, and you know, we can create some really cool shit. So the next time that you have a really good idea, like try writing it down either on a sticky note or in your phone's note, or say it out loud to yourself, or write it down on a piece of paper, or tell a friend, and just really try to actively make that idea happen, because you have infinite potential and you can literally create whatever you can imagine, like beyond your wildest dreams. Like as humans, like we literally have infinite potential, and there is no like glass ceiling of how much that we can create. There's no limit of how far that your creativity can be stretched. It's all up to you, and a matter of if you want to take action, and if you have to, like, it's really important to let the universe know that you're serious about what you want to create. And like the really dope thing is that like when you commit to an idea, we live in abundance. Abundance is constantly surrounding us at all times of our life. So when you commit to an idea and put your trust in the universe, God, source, whichever resonates with you, you will be supported and you will be able to create the life of your dreams, because like it's just like your spirit guides and angels are like, all right, we have been waiting for this moment. Thank you for finally acting upon it, human. Thank you. And yeah, so it's just, I don't know, really cool, and I'd love to see everything that you guys create, because even if you think you're not creative, you are. You just maybe haven't tapped into that side or giving yourself enough credit. Like, creativity surrounds us. Like, these trees behind me is like beautiful art and creativity provided by the nature. Like, creativity is what you make it, and I think that is really cool and it's really awesome to express yourself. And we are in a time, like, we have so much time right now to really like recreate ourselves, rediscover ourselves, and like just come back to the soul. So what are you gonna create? What are you gonna make? What are you gonna